Hello everybody. I finally decided to get out of my grave and actually uploaded something, so here's that. But this is how you make your own character, just like I do. Isn't that sick? Because everybody just wants to be me, right? Anyways, we're just gonna make a new project and we're going to hide. We're just gonna make this like 800, more like vertical. You don't have to make it exact, so anyway, action script 3, make that. I'm just gonna use my mouse for this, speedrun this. Like, this looks absolutely stunning. I recommend putting this stage on this or something like a bit gray, and then we're just gonna take this, select this frame, right click and convert to symbol. This thing's gonna pop up. Let's call this head. Make this a graphic, and boom, now this is a symbol. Let's do the same with the body. Convert to symbol, body. Wow, this is just gonna be really fucking quick and dirty, because this looks shit. But anyway, we're just gonna make a new layer. It's not gonna be symbol, because I'm just gonna free draw this. Yeah, perfect. Insert a keyframe right here. Insert a keyframe right here. So this is like long. Insert a keyframe, one more, so it gets slower. Basic animation rules, right? This part of the tutorial is just like for the people who have old versions of Adobe Flash. Yeah. Anyway, now this is just static image which is like chopped up, so we want to animate this. This is based on another tutorial. It's from some dude, I don't remember, but it's pretty cool. I'll put that in the description probably. So we're just gonna select the head in the first frame, put it down, rotate this, then second frame down here, by the way, is like the onion skin. Enable that so you can see your frames. Yeah, this looks really shit, but it works, so that's all that matters. Yar. Now, another point, you can just like select this anchor point, like this point, drag it to, I don't know, like the ground, and this is gonna scale the whole thing. No, we should animate the face first. I'm stupid. Anyway, so just gonna bring it down, and let's stay there. Just gonna select just the head, then just squash it, squash and stretch, yar, like this. First frame, second frame, we're just gonna make it tiny bit like this. So it got this like bounce. Now we're just gonna do the same to the face. That sounds kind of creepy. Anyway, you're gonna do the same to his face. Rah. This looks amazing. And now we're just gonna select everything. Put the anchor down here. Make sure it's just the first frame. Squash it down. Do this, and boom. Then the second frame's gonna be the same thing, just less. And boom, the idle is already done. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you how to animate like from the beginning. Just watch different people for that. I'm not gonna do that. But now we're just gonna do the poses. I'm not fucking editing all that. Perfect. Our character is done. Now if you got that, you got probably like the hardest part done already. Now, we're just gonna export movie, then select a location for that. So you just gonna select minimum image area, and or if it's all in the frame, you can do full document size. So this is done now. Wow. So we can now open DaVinci Resolve, make a new project, just call this stick. Yeah. So DaVinci Resolve is like this editing program, but you can like do basically everything from After Effects and shit in this. And cool part is I can just like kinda open my stick. So find your PNG sequence, shift select everything, drag and drop this straight into the timeline, go into Fusion, like this tab. So this is the animation file, and this is the output, and this just selects which is viewed. So we're just gonna deselect this, disconnected, somewhere here. Click on this to make a color corrector. It's in here, and just make a new one, like this. Then you're just gonna click transform right here, like that, and a blur right there. Oh. These are basically all the things you need for this. Now just gonna drag this into the media. The blur is going into this right there, and this right here. The transform is gonna be connected to this right here. And I think you're done. Yup. Yay. This is really easy, right? Crazy. Anyway, just gonna get the color corrector. Right here, just can darken this. Can move this a bit. Because this basically does the whole drop shadow. This is really sick, yeah. Yeah. Can put the brightness down. And the gamma too. Now if we move this, we get this nice drop shadow. Like this. We go to highlight settings and apply mask inverted. It's important. Now this already works. You can just do like some, can edit the blur. So this is how much it kind of blurs this thing out, like a fade. I'm just gonna make it tiny bit. And you can also change the color of these things a bit. Wouldn't do that, wouldn't mess with it too much. I'll also just kind of put another color correction between this and that. This just changes the whole thing. You can also go to these effects right here, then just search for glow, and I'm just gonna do soft glow. Put this just between these two, gives this glow effect. Now this is basically all you need, and you can just go to deliver down here, put this to the name you want, put this on video. You can put this to whatever you want, but make sure this is on PNG, and export alpha. That needs to be selected. Very important. Now, you can add this to the render queue. Select a folder for that. Just gonna put it into the stick folder. Select that and render all. It's gonna take like a second or something, and you're done with the compositing side. Yay. Then you're just gonna open your spreadsheet and XML generator. Yar. It's in the description as well. And you're gonna add frames. Select this, like the rendered version. Shift select all of the idle animation. Name this idle. Right, left, down. Never mind, I accidentally named this. Right, this should be left. And right up. Yay. Let's call this stick. Not really that important. Then you go on sprite sheet, generation. Then click don't use any prefix. Save this. Generate images and then characters. Select that and everything's generated for you. Yay. Everybody cheer. We're gonna go back into this beauty and make just a new file. This is going to be 300 and 150. Quickly make some faces. Happy and very non-happy. Clearly the only two expressions of the man. Now export this as an image. Go into images, icons, make a new file, call this your character name, go into it and call the file icon. Yay. Save that and make sure it's full document size. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now you can just open Codename Engine. Wow. If you want to know like anything about making mods and shit, I got a tutorial on my channel for that. Yar. So you're gonna go into character editor and just make a new character. Call this whatever you want and go into your characters file. Where the oh yeah, there. Open that. And this should be there like the animation found. Then everything worked. Perfect. Save that and press use existing because you put the animation straight into the characters folder. Otherwise it would generate a new one. Now you got that. Flip this because this is gonna use this component. Gonna be used. I'm so stupid. And because we exported this from DaVinci Resolve with the whole canvas, this whole thing is here. And that makes us not need to align the character. Yay. Minus 800, so it's all the way over there. And something like minus 50, so it's like a bit up. And now everything looks great. Make sure the info works. I'll put this on white. Save that. And now you got a character. I always use Knockout to test all my songs. Spend a lot of time recharting it in fucking Codename. I'm like really fucking unemployed. Anyway, we're just gonna edit the character and put in our stick. Save that. And I guess we're done. Wow. Isn't this beautiful? One thing I'm gonna say is you should always plan your character with the stage in mind. So as you can see, like the lighting here doesn't match the lighting here, so that would have been cool to do, but I'm kind of lazy, so fuck you. But you can do that and gives your characters a lot of immersion. Even better is just like drawing the character directly into the stage and just like fucking doing shit that I think Mod uses this, where they just like put the whole fucking stage on the character itself, so they Just need to input the character, and boom, it's just the whole thing done. I think it was Portal, the song that used that, and that's a cool feature. So you can like animate parts of the stage with the character by just triggering certain animations for a character. That's like really sick. I can make a tutorial for that sometime soon, but this is basically it. Have fun out there. By the way, the stage is not mine. It's the secret stage from the Baddies Reloaded mod. Okay, this is mine. And this obviously, but everything else is not mine. Anyways, I hope you learned shit. If you want, I can make a version for Critter, but this is my workflow. And goodbye. Haha.